What is up, YouTube? It is Thursday, and you guys are probably expecting uh, part 5 for how to make a dubstep song, but as you can tell, I'm not really in the ideal setup. I don't have my audio interface or anything, so kind of like listening on these headphones and all of that is just not good, and plus, I even I don't even know if this mic quality will sound good. So I figured I'll just do a quick tip for you guys and kind of explain how to get a real powerful sub that's present on just about any system and kind of visualize what it does to the signals. Just serum, sub oscillator on, down 3 octaves. I didn't touch anything else. Everything is just stock. I'll close that. Alright. So, as you can see right now, there's the main signal. It's already down negative 54 decibels. So basically all this is just going quieter. And all this is at the bottom. Now watch what happens about right here when I turn on just the saturator at the default settings. It adds a little more presence, a little more hum to it, a little more grit to it. Very subtle. Very subtle. So, obviously you could just turn that on and turn the drive up. And you see that it just keeps filling it in and filling it in and filling it in. One of my favorite things to do, though, is either the sinoid or the soft sine. So we'll switch it to the soft sine now and do the before and after for you guys to see. So there it is. Let's turn it on and see what it does. Alright, so basically it's adding the next harmonic, which is a B. I'm playing an E right now. Then comes the B. And what it is watch as I start cranking it up. It's basically filling in all the other same spaces. But as you can see, that ending, it starts getting smaller and smaller, and like the little hoops come in. It's like that big one, and they get smaller and smaller. So that's a soft sine. And now we're going to go into the sinoid, if that's how you say it. Hopefully that's how you say it. And we'll do the before and after for you guys. So it's filling this in as well as kind of like the analog with it. It's kind of getting both of those signals. So crank this up. And this one's really gritty. And you can almost get just bass sounds out of this, like you can literally just make bass sounds out of a sine wave with this, because it adds all that presence to it. So now you could hear it on speakers, because I don't know exactly my laptop speakers go down, but I'm guessing it's going to be around like 100, 120, somewhere around there. A lot of like phone speakers and whatnot. Let's bring it up right now for you guys. They're saying it could go all the way down, just not, it just rolls off. So it's this green one. And the high end doesn't have much high end, which I notice. They kind of feel muffled, iPhones, which makes sense to that dropout. So it goes lower, but like right where that roll down starts is right about 100. So actually kind of about that 200 that roll starts. But anyways, you can see that they're not as big of a range. You won't hear those big low subs and all that stuff unless you start filling in the sub up in here in this range, which the saturator will do. As you can see, it brought up all that the sub in that range, whereas an original sub just way down here 3940. Phone's not going to pick that up, but the phone will pick up that, because look at, now it has some up there. So definitely play around with saturators. If your sub is loud, but it just doesn't feel like it's there or hitting as hard as you want, mess around with the saturators, get that sub more gritty, more in that low mids. That way it will pick up on all devices. You can actually hear the sub, because not all devices you can feel the sub. So if you can't feel the sub, you need to hear the sub. And when you could feel it and hear it at the same time, it's just a good bonus, good plus, great track, more detail. Anyways, that's Saturate to Greatness on your subs, or how to have a fat sub on any system. I don't know what I'm gonna label this title, but hopefully this turned out good for you guys. Like I said, the mic and all that stuff, it's not the ideal and normal setup, so I'm just going to knock out a bunch of these quick tips for you guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment on any questions you have, or what you use saturators for, or any other stuff you do to your subs and you feel like it gives it that extra oomph in your tracks. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Click that link below. If you don't have access to our Dropbox, make sure you do click that link. Send us your email so we know where to send this link and a bunch more resources for you guys. And see you guys in the next video.